Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. When Serena first walked into the villa, nobody could have predicted the storm of emotion she would bring with her. Confident but vulnerable, bold yet gentle, she quickly made an impression. Kordell, on the other hand, entered with quiet charm, a warm smile, and a presence that didn't demand attention but naturally drew it in. Their first conversations weren't flashy or over the top. They were simple, honest, real, and fans at home noticed something different. These two weren't playing a game. They were opening up their hearts. But in the world of Love Island, nothing is ever that easy. Days in the villa turned into weeks. Serena and Kordell faced challenges. Other islanders showed interest. Casa Amor loomed with its infamous heartbreak, and whispers of doubt circled the fire pit. Serena was tested, tempted by the idea that maybe Kordell wasn't fully invested. Kordell, too, had moments of weakness, moments when he questioned if Serena's heart truly belonged to him. But every argument, every tear, every late-night conversation by the pool brought them closer. While other couples crumbled under pressure, Serena and Kordell kept finding their way back to each other. Wasn't smooth, wasn't picture perfect, but it was real. Casa Amor is where Love Island relationships either prove themselves or collapse. For Serena, this was the ultimate test. New boys came in, charming, confident, eager to turn her head. For Kordell, the same story, new girls, flirtation, the temptation of something new. The days were long. The nights were longer. Fans at home were biting their nails, wondering, would this be the end of Serena and Kordell? But then came the moment. The recoupling. The fire pit silence. One by one, couples made their choices. And then, Serena walked back in. Alone. Head held high. Kordell, too, stood firm. Neither had strayed. Neither had doubted enough to let go. And when they locked eyes, fans said it was like watching a love story write itself in real time. Tears. Cheers. Goosebumps. That was the night Serena and Kordell stopped being just another couple and started becoming the couple. What made Serena and Kordell so different was not perfection, it was authenticity. They laughed, they cried, they argued, they reconciled. They weren't afraid to show the messy parts of love. While some couples performed for the cameras, Serena and Kordell lived for each other. Fans clipped their sweetest moments. The midnight chats where Kordell wiped Serena's tears, the goofy dancing in the kitchen when everyone else was asleep, the way Serena defended Kordell when others doubted him, the way Kordell called Serena his safe place, a moment that went viral across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Finale night. The atmosphere electric. Couples dressed in their finest, speeches prepared, hearts racing. Serena stood in a stunning gown, Kordell in sharp tailoring, but it wasn't about the outfits. It was about every step that brought them there. When it was their turn to speak, Serena's voice trembled as she looked into Kordell's eyes. She spoke of trust, of growth, of the way Kordell taught her that love wasn't about being perfect, but about showing up. Kordell, emotional and raw, confessed that he had walked into the villa unsure of what he'd find and was leaving with the love of his life. The time they kissed, the audience was in tears. And then, the announcement: the winners of Love Island are Serena and Kordell. Tay Villa erupted. Confetti fell. They embraced, crying, laughing, overwhelmed. In that moment, it wasn't just about money or titles. It was about proof that love can survive, even thrive, in the most challenging of places. Most couples fade when the cameras stop rolling. But for Serena and Kordell, real life was just the next chapter. They faced the media storm, the interviews, the sudden fame. They moved cautiously, protecting their bond while sharing their joy with fans. They went on talk shows, podcasts, and appeared in magazines, always smiling, always side by side. But what truly melted hearts were the candid, unpolished moments. Serena posting a photo of Kordell cooking breakfast with the caption, "Still my villa chef." Kordell surprising Serena with flowers on a random Tuesday. Not for the cameras, but for her, their charity work, giving back and proving they weren't just about fame, but about making a difference. Serena and Kordell's story became bigger than the show. It became a symbol. For fans who doubted love, they became hope. For viewers who had lost faith in reality romances, they became proof. For anyone struggling with trust, forgiveness, and vulnerability, they became inspiration. Their journey showed that love isn't about being flawless. It's about being fearless. Hey, as we look back on one of the most emotional seasons in Love Island history, one thing is clear. Serena and Kordell didn't just win a game show. They won each other. Their love story will be remembered not for perfection, but for authenticity. Not for being easy, but for being worth it. And in a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, their journey reminds us that true love can still win. The texts are rolling. New CISO Love Island officially kicked off June. Peacock, you're watching. You might be wondering which couples from past seasons are together, especially the fan favorite pairs from season. Based on the popular series of the same name, Love Island premiered in and follows a group of contestants called Islanders who are searching for love and competing for cash prize. Throughout the show, the Islanders must couple up, compete in challenges that test their relationships, and navigate the arrival of bombshells, forcing them to decide whether to stay with their current partners or couple up with someone new. The 7th season of the dating show is currently underway, and a lot has happened in the first week, including year-old Yulisa Escobar getting kicked out of the villa in the middle of the night after podcast videos resurfaced of her using racial slurs ahead of the premiere. On June, Belle became the latest Islander to be sent home after being stuck in a triangle with Nick and Sierra. Now, including the standout season 6 cast, there's good news. Peacock has greenlit a spin-off series tentatively titled Love Island, Beyond the Villa. The show will reunite some Islanders from season Hey arrive in Los Angeles, navigate new careers, evolving friends, his newfound fame, and the complex relationships they cultivated at the villa. According to, as fans await the premiere of Island, Beyond the Villa and the CISO finale in a few weeks, here, look-ish couples from all seasons still toget. Read on to find out which Love Island couples are still together after leaving paradise. None the pairs from seasons 3 lasted, so we're picking things up with C's. Taylor Smith and Karsten Bergerson met on the 5th season F Love Island and are still happily together. The pair will be celebrating their 2-year anniversary August. Bergerson posted a heartfelt post on Instagram or Taylor's birthday in February. HBPY birthday to the love of my life, Taylor 98. Smith penned in the caption, "Taylor, you have been the best thing to ever happen to me. You have helped me become a better man with all the challenges life has faced us with since leaving the Ville. Couldn't imagine going through life without you." Forbes Daily. Join over 1 million Forbes Daily subscribers and get our best stories, exclusive reporting, and essential analysis of the news in your inbox every weekday. You and everything you have done to change my life over the past 2 years. You are my pride, my joy, and my everything, Donatelli said in video of the proposal posted to Instagram. Meanwhile, Hannah shared that she was hot and unaware that the proposal would happen during their getaway. Was convinced that we were solely there for a vacation trip, Wright told the magazine. Was crying the whole time. The setup was beautiful and felt like a Dre. Season inners Kordell Beckham and Serena Page are still together following their Love Island victory. After leaving the villa, Kordell moved to Los Angeles, where Serena was living, but they're not living together just yet. Serena told people that they want to get engaged before living together. And apartment, there's none of that. The next step would be engagement. He clarified, "We need some time for that. This is my apartment. My finger's empty and so is my apartment. Can live with you when we're engaged." The couple also gave an update to Cosmopolitan, where Serena said she loves how considerate and sweet Kordell is. He hypes me up and makes me feel so comfortable enough to do weird stuff, she added. Although they not engaged or married, TikTok users were quick to point out that he often refers to Leah as his in videos, which he later clarified, "Not my wife legally." He said to the outlet that "We haven't LT gone and got married, but for me, just view her as my wife. When date for marriage. Don't see any short-term things. Even though we aren't married yet, just view her as my woman, my second half, my wife for me. Another way of putting her my queen, my princess." Their 1-year anniversary is coming up on August, and Kenny told the magazine that he has a special surprise planned for the milestone. There's trip planned. They're in the works, he teased. Hats, all Cassie. She's dropping subtle hints. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Tilecaster may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. Warning: Love Island season spoilers ahead. They had a late start in Fiji, but are Jana and Kenny still together from Love Island season? They have their work cut out for them after returning to the real world. Jana Craig, a year old from Las Vegas, Nevada, and Kenny Rodriguez from Delexes were one of 4 couples in the end season finale, along with Kordell and Serena, Kendall and Nicole, and Leah and Miguel. Jana W., an original Islander who entered the V on day 1, while Kenny was Bombshell who arrived on day. Anna and Kenny first coupled up at the 7th recoupling at the start of week. They split at the 8th recoupling at the end of the week after Kenny recoupled with Catherine, a bombshell from Casa Amor, which left Jana single. A tear working things out in the main villa. Jana and Kenny got back together and recoupled at TH recoupling and stayed together until the Love Island season finale, where they were announced as the 3rd place finalist. Jana and Kenny are reportedly not together, according to reported that Jana who ultimately made the decision to split. However, the site did say that Jana's been eating on her close girlfriends all day to help her get through her heartbreak. Which confirmed she and Kenny were still together in her first Instagram story, AFR the Love Island season 6 finale got our phones back. Thank you so much for supporting us. We love and appreciate you all much. It's been such crazy. You'll be more from us soon. Caption video of her ad KNMY hugging. Kenny, for his part, reposted Jana's Instagram story on his account with the caption Queen Jana, and Kenny also confirmed they were still together in an interview on the Hicks in the Feist podcast after the Love Icelandia finale. We feel good. We've already planning some of what we are going to do in Dallas, right? No Theodio. She's never gonio bull riding, horse riding. Altat. Get her some cowboy boony, said of his future plans with Jana revealed in an Instagram post on August had she and Kenny, who she coupled up with Onda, were officially boyfriend and girlfriend after leaving the Love Island season about last night. She captioned an Instagram post of her holding a bouquet of roses with the questionnaire Sermi Novi in Spanish, which trainate you be my girlfriend in Glittenud in her Catayandage, K translates to. New York revealed in an interview with Interview Magazine after the Love Island season finale that he officially met Jana's mom over FaceTime after leaving the villa. Confirmed during the Love Island season 6 reunion that she met Kenmo FaceTime my mom and my brother. My sister was sleeping hen. My mom got to meet Kenny and then got to meet Kenny's family. He said that was actually nervous at first because we didn't get to meet the family's vid chat in the villa. But his mom wrote letter. Mom rot, she was like, can't wait to meet me D. We can all go dancing together, that we still haven't met each of parents in person, just on FaceTime. His family is so welcoming. He has a lot of female cousins that was like, they mem don help them to just be all smiles. Kenny been texting her mom and been texting me here and thsy things are going well. Still a little nervous to meet them in person. Am going to be homes. The 2 wives starring in the Love Island spin-off Love Island Beyond the Villaware, they be alongside fellow cast members while they grapple their daily lives. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors, however. Sleekcaster may receive commission on orders placed through its retail link, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purpose. Warning: Love Island spoilers ahead. They had one of the hottest physical connections in the villa. But are Ia and Miguel still together from Love Island? Eason fans are holding out her to reunite within. Leah Kateb, 25-year-old from Bell Canyon, California, and Miguel Harris-year-old from Andon, United Kingdom, were one of 4 couples in TH Love Island season Fina along with Cole and Endal D. Nicole. And Jana and Kenny Leah was an original Islander who entered the Via on day, while Miguel was a bombshell arrived on day 9. Related story. Leah and Miguel coupled up at the 6th recoupling after Leah break up with her prize partner, Connor, and Miguel's ST from his former couple with Liv. They broke up at the next recoupling when Miguel left Leah to recouple with Casa Amor bombshell Sierra, which left Leah single. They recoupled again at the next coupling after Miguel split from Sierra and remained together until the Love in Season 6 finale, where they announced as The Run. Leah and Migwi confirmed they were still together. A Tear fan shared a TikTok them at a restaurant with Love Island CISO winners, Kordell and Serena, and 3rd place finalists and Kenny, after the finale. Ia and Miguel also follow each other on Instagram. At the time of writing, Leah and Miguel also confirmed they were still together during the Love Island season reunion, though Miguel ALS confessed at the time that he and Leah were not boyfriend and girlfriend official, like Serena and Kordell and Jana. And Kenny. And a year after their CISO premiere, and Miguel are gone strong. I told Stylecaster in February that they were in the process of living together. Agree on what their anniversary Wahasamio Day was because we didn't know date. Leah said that RT could be the day we had our first act to interrupts her. Bika, every girl in the Ville. Oh, Ia cry-fies our first. Miguel even recalled time he realized us truly in VE with her and wanted OB his girlfriend. W back T was her. And then Yule said his. Thought that was in my head for Newt was now in the of Moze Mhe go in love, which say was Lakito hadn't just drunk. Was lick nah, and you don't have to say back, DT expect you to very early, but it's how Theo view. Last year, the oration of Love Island, os by Iana Madix, became pop culture phenomenon in its own right, breaking Peacock streaming records and catapulting the cast into superstardom through the season reunion. Fans were left hoping that the trio dubbed and the rest of the fan-favorite cast could return to gain it, knowing that we would eventually get some very good news. Peacock has announced that a new Love and spin-off Love Island, Bane the Villa, is set to premiere soon. Report by The Hollywood Reporter. The first of its kind series will follow everyone favorite season slanders around they navigate new careers, evolving friendships, newfound fame, and complex relationships outside the Love Island. So, how long do we have to wait for the best reality cast of the past few years to run? Do what we have to fit the series in between our current obsession with Love Island season read on for everything we know about Love Island, Beyond the Villa. So, we got a Pico has announced that Love Island, Beyond the Villa will premiere on Sue after the Sunday premiere. New episodes will be released every Thursday at Arting from July. Peacock has announced that the season cast members set to return for the new spin-off include Serena Paggia, Kate Miguel Harricham, Jana Craig, Kenny Roger Gendel-Washi, Kaylor Myron Evans Connor Newsom, and Ivy Walk. While most of season 10 outcast will appear, some surprising names are missing, including one half the season's winning couple. Though Kordell Beckham is not included in the announcement, he has confirmed that he will appear on the show, just not as part of the main cast. Contact me with news and offers from other future brands. Receive email from us on behalf of our trusted partners or sponsors by submitting your information. You agree to the terms, conditions, and privacy policy and are age over. According to the outlet, Kordell has been cast in scripted series that will conflict at the filming of Beyond. The actor will pop in and out to support the cast and Serena, as the pair is still going strong and absolutely adorable. The first look of Love Island Beyond the Villa is here, and so far, spin-off's looking like the CISO follow-up we've been waiting for. Though we have a new cat eye and land any level of fame for the former Islanders, some things never change, including Aaron possibly making ARC. The trailer also teased conflicts between the established couples, from Jana D. Kenny disagreeing on moving into Serena and Kordell facing time apart, and a public reunion between Kendall and the exes appear to discuss the post-finale breakup and the pubic fallout. Kendall starts by their side of collateral damage, before Nicole argues, "Oh, you can say you talk shit about me. Say with your chest." On June, Peacock released a special AK peek. The first 5 minutes of Beyond the Villa, now available to watch, the scene shows the season cast reuniting for a party in with Kaylor dealing with plenty of drama between an argument with Liv and her first time seeing Aaron since their breakup. After some awkward small talk, Kaylor tells Aaron, "My heart is." Quinn Lagarde is culture writer at Marie Claire. She currently lives in her hometown of Los Angeles after periods living in Albuquerque, where she earned bachelor's degree in English and psychology from University of New Mexico. She joined Marie Claire as a contributor, becoming full-time writer for the brand. She contributes day-to-day content covering television, movies, books, and pop culture in general. She has also written features, profiles, recaps, personal essays, and cultural criticism for Harp Bazaar, HuffPost, Teen Vogue, Voltaire Club, Catapult, and she is writing or checky Twitter way too ofu can find her watching T latest drama or giving concert performance in her. The texts are rolling. New CISO Love Island officially kicked off June. Peacock you're watching. You might be wondering which couples from past seasons are together, especially the fan favorite pairs from season Based on the popular series of the same name, Love Island premiered in and follows a group of contestants called Nders who are searching for love and competing for cash prize. Throughout the show, the Islanders must couple up, compete in challenges that test their relationships, and navigate the arrival off bombshells, forcing them to decide whether to stay with their current partners or couple up with signing up. You agree to receive this newsletter. Other updates about Forbes and its affiliates offering our term service, including resolving disputes on an individual basis via arbitration, and you acknowledge our privacy statement. Forbes is protected and the Google Privacy Policy and Term Service app. He also thanked Taylor for supporting every decision have made and believing he cold do even when he had doubt you where everything was okaying for in the villa. That can't wait to go through this year of life with yo, whether we're cuddling with stuffed animals, hanging out with family using chopsticks because you taught me how to use the listening to tape McRae for a month time. Just living life together of you, babe. Happy birth. Wedding bells are ringing. Fluv Island couple Marco Donatelli and Hannah Rye, the couple recently engaged on May on the beach in Punta Cana, becoming the first pair from the series to reach the exciting relationship milestone. Donatelli told People he began planning the surprise proposal 9 months ago and finalized details in December. Ere we are, the Dominican Republic. This is about us, but most importantly, it's about heavy when it comes to you. So don't want it in he's essy. So maybe somewhere else BF inviting him to her. See, we'll have to wait till July to see whether he tacked her off for Bazahoff Post, Team Vogel Vulture Club, Catapult, and She is Writing or Checky Twitter way too Ofa Peacock has announced that the season cast members set to return for the new spinoff include Serena Paggia, Kate Miguel, Harricham, Jana Craig, Kenny Rodriguez Washi, Kayla Meyer and Evans Connor Newsom, and Ivy Walk. While most of season 10 outcast will appear, some surprising names are missing, including one half the season's winning couple. Though Cordell Beckham is not included in the announcement, he has confirmed that he will appear on the show, just not as part of the main cast. Contact me with news and offers from other future brands received.